So, good day everyone. So, for our today's topic, ang pag-uusapan po natin is optimization problem. Dito po si optimization problem, mas kilala siya or most commonly alam siya as maxima or minima problems. Ngayon po, kailan ba natin masasabi kung maximum or minimum yung value natin? So, masasabi po natin na maximum or minimum siya depende po doon sa ating second derivative test. So, kung i-recall natin, second derivative test, sabi po dito, if y double prime at x is less than 0, ito po ay maximum. Wherein naman, or whereas kapag y double prime at x is greater than 0, ito naman po ay minimum. So ngayon po apply natin siya dito sa mga sample problems natin. So, apply natin siya dito sa sample problem. Meron po tayong tatlong sample problems dito. So, una po is find the two numbers whose sum is 50 and the product is at maximum. So, remove ko lang po muna ito para meron tayong spasyo to solve the problem. Pero itong condition na to, sige, ilagay lang natin siya dito. So, ngayon po, isolve natin siya. So, meron po tayo dito makukuha na dalawang equation. Ano po iyon? So, una is yung sum and then yung product natin. Ngayon po, for the sum, alam naman natin pag sinabing sum is pag-add natin yung two numbers. So, sum is equal to x plus y. Denote lang po natin na x plus y yung variable natin. You can use naman any variable kung saan kayo comfortable. Wala po tayong problem doon. Then, we have the product is equal to xy. Ngayon po, may known condition ba tayo mula doon sa given? Yes, meron. Alam natin na, sabi, yung sum natin is 50. So, substitute natin siya dito sa s natin. So, we have 50 is equal to x plus y. Then, alam naman po natin dito, ang gagawin natin is, i-express po natin yung isang variable as yung other variable natin. So, dito na lang sa example na to, kunin natin yung value ng y natin in terms of x. So, we have y is equal to 50 minus x. Ngayon po, is substitute natin ito, yung y is equals to 50 minus x, dito sa product natin. So, we have P is equal to x times 50 minus x, then distribute lang po. We have 50x minus x squared. Ngayon, gawin po natin is hanapin natin yung mga critical points natin. Paano ba natin kinukuha yung critical points natin? Kung matatandaan last time, to solve for critical points is kailangan natin kunin yung first derivative. So, we have P prime is equal to, correction, ito po ay 50x. So, derivative of 50x is 50. Then, derivative of x squared is negative 2x. Then, kung matatandaan, first derivative test natin, ginagawa po nating 0 yung p prime natin or yung first derivative natin. So, tuloy lang po natin yung computation. We have 0 is equals to 50 minus 2x. Then, lipat lang po natin si 2x sa kabilang side ng equation. We have 2x is equals to 50. Therefore, x is equal to 25. If x is equals to 25, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute dito naman sa equation natin dito. So, solving algebraically, alam natin na ang y natin is equal to 25. Ngayon, paano natin malalaman kung maximum ba itong nakuha nating value? We need to apply yung second derivative test natin. Ngayon po, meron na tayong first derivative dito, which is, ito po iyon. Derive lang natin siya ulit. We have p double prime is equal to, derivative of a constant is 0. Derivative of 2x, negative 2x is negative 2. Then, substitute lang natin yung value ng critical point natin. So, we have p double prime of 25. Ito po ba ay p double prime 25 of 25 is equals to negative 2. Ngayon, alamin natin, si negative 2 po ba ay greater than or less than 0? Alam natin na mas malaki si 0 kaysa kay negative 2. So, therefore, ito po ay maximum. So, proceed po tayo kay item number 2. For item number 2, let me erase lang po muna. For item number 2, medyo similar siya doon sa item number 1 natin. So, sulat lang muna natin yung mga information na meron tayo. Difference is equal to x minus y. Then, product natin ay xy. Ngayon po, alin yung known natin? Alam natin na ang difference daw ay 32. So, kung ang difference natin ay 32, sulat lang natin. So, 32 is equal to x minus y. Then, express lang po natin yung isang variable natin as a function of our other variable. Ngayon, kunin lang natin yung value ng y. We have y is equal to x minus 32. Then, ito po, substitute natin dito. So, we have p is equal to x times x minus 32. P is equal to x squared minus 32x. Then, solve for the critical point. Kunin na natin yung first derivative. P prime is equal to 2x minus 32. Then, to solve for our critical points, yung first derivative po natin dapat ay 0. So, 0 is equal to 2x minus 32. Then, lipat lang po natin yung 32 natin dito sa other side. We have 2x is equal to 32. Therefore, x is equal to 16. Then, to solve for y, substitute lang natin siya dito. So, we have y is equal to yung x natin. So, 16 minus 32. Therefore, y is equal to negative 16. Ngayon po, i-check natin kung ito ba ay maximum or minimum. Again, using our second derivative test. So, ito po is, i-derive lang natin siya. Again, i-derive po natin siya again. So, p double prime is equal to 2. Then, substitute po natin yung value ng x natin. So, p double prime of 16 is equal to 2. Ngayon, check natin. Si 2 ba ay mas malaki or mas maliit kay 0? Si 2 po ay mas malaki kay 0. So, if greater than 0, therefore, ito ay minimum. So, ito po no, yung solution natin for item number 2. Now, for our last example, allow me to delete lang this muna para meron tayong pag-solvean. So, for item number 3, we have find the dimension of the rectangle lot with a perimeter of 150 feet and with an area as large as possible. So, dito, i-recall lang po natin no, yung ating basic elementary knowledge natin no, with regards kay area. Ngayon po, possible dito, may ma-encounter tayong question na mayroong volume, surface area, and yung other terminologies natin no, from the past math subjects natin. Kaya kung ganun po, no, kailangan, pagdating dito is i-recall natin sila lahat. So, alam naman natin na ang perimeter natin ay given siya ng formula na 2 times length plus 2 times width. Then, ang area natin ay length times width. Then, sabi dito, perimeter natin ay 150. So, we have 150 is equals to 2L plus 2W. Then, express lang po natin no, as a function si perimeter ng yung isang variable natin as a function of the other. So, dito, kunin na lang natin yung value ng length natin. So, we have 150 minus 2W is equals to 2L. We have 2L. So 2L, or again, divide both sides by 2. We have L is equal to 75 minus W. Ngayon, 75 minus W, substitute lang natin siya dito. So we have A is equal to 75 minus W times W. Then, kunin lang po natin, distribute lang po natin. We have A is equals to 75W minus W squared. Then, take lang natin yung first derivative po nito to solve for our critical number. So, we have A prime is equal to 75 minus 2W. Then, ngayon, alam natin na ang critical points natin ay kapag yung derivative natin, y prime natin or a prime natin is equals to 0. So, we have 0 is equals to 75 minus 2W. Transpose lang natin to the other side of equation, si 2W is equals to 75. Divide both sides by 2. Cancel yung 2 natin. We have W is equal to 37.5. Substitute natin si 37.5 dito naman sa equation natin na to solve for the length. So, we have length is equal to 75 minus 37.5. Therefore, length is equal to 37.5. Then, yung width natin ay 37.5. Ngayon, check lang natin kung ito ba ay maximum para masatisfy natin yung condition. So, to satisfy yung condition, take lang natin yung derivative po ulit nito, isa pa. So, we have A double prime, derivative ng 75 ay 0. Then, derivative of negative 2W ay negative 2. Then, substitute the value of W. So, A double prime of 37.5 is equals to negative 2. Then, check natin. Si negative 2 po ba ay greater than or less than kay 0? Siya po ay less than 0. So, if less than 0, Sabi po nung sa ating second derivative test, if less than 0 yung value ng x natin at y double prime, therefore ito ay maximum. And ayan po yung discussion natin, no, for optimization problems.